Good afternoon, Pikmin enthusiasts all around the world. It is me, the grilling utensil. I have frequently asked questions about this mod, about what the heck is going on. So, I got a list here, sort of, and I'm just going to answer the most common questions that I'm getting pretty tired of answering the same questions over and over. So, first question is, can you play this on the console? Yes, you can. We recently fixed a bug, or not a bug, but like a crash that has these custom guys. They're cutscene models. They're fixed now. Special shoutouts to Jessica in 3D and Nimnit for fixing that right there. And then the next question is, I think it's over here. Yeah, can you play as the real Olimar and Louie instead of using the reskin Copiates? Well, yes, you're right. They are in the game. Olimar and Louie are playable because the side stories and all that. But no, we can't spawn them in game, in story at least, because it's coded, like hard coded. And I'm good. I don't want to dig through all that blind map without any knowledge of what I'm editing. For now, this is gonna work. But this actually ties into the next question, which would be, can you change the sound effects? You will still hear Alf no matter what. So yes, even though the skins are Olimar and Louie, the sound effects are still of Brittany and Alf and Charlie, except for the in-game dialogue, which you see on the top. But the sound effects is really tedious to edit. It's like some special file that we can extract all the sounds and convert them to normal like MP3 or WAV, but to reverse them is kind of tedious in itself, and essentially I don't want to mess with that right now without any proper, you know, program to do it, because I'm pretty sure if we try to do it ourselves it might break. So I'm just doing my best to ignore all the Copiate sound effects, even though it's supposed to be a Hokotation mod. So yeah, that is what's going to be for now, at least. Alright, next common question is... Sorry guys, my girlfriend lowered my computer chair. Anyway, the next question is, will there be purple and white Pikmin onions? Now, this is a common question. This is not Pikmin 2, so we cannot have custom coding. Like I said previously, it's hard to edit that without knowing what you're doing, unless you're some mad scientist or a genius. But, nope, there won't be a purple or white Pikmin onions. I mean, if I could, I would have added them. You know, because Pikmin 4 is real. It's a real thing with those onions. But as of now, I can't do. Okay, the thing about this game is, if you add, for example, in Charlie's Crash Night, if you add a flower, it'll crash. Yes, it will crash for some reason, because this game is strict with its flags. So I'm just following the flags to an extent, and that's how we don't have any purple white Pikmin onions, because that will require custom code, and Pikmin 3 doesn't like any custom code at all, or anything that goes off the pattern, such as collecting the phone in this map will break objects spawning in other places. So it's like you really got to be following his rules, otherwise you're gonna be in for a bad time. But yes, I do want that, but unfortunately it's not gonna happen. Sorry guys. Will there be any custom overworlds is another question I keep getting asked. I'm working on it right now. Right now I plan to replace Twilight River. It's not looking pretty good right now. The music is broken, the rooms are broken. Like, the map loads, like my test map loads, but the music and the rooms are just done for. So I mean, it must be something within the material file or the rooms file or the text or the collision. One of them, if you guys remember me testing Force of Hope a long time ago on Twitter, that's what it that's what it was. That like the music was just stopped working, and I can't really do my custom map. It's gonna be a banger custom map, by the way. I'm not gonna reveal what it is. Some of you might know. Don't tell them. But what's the point of having a custom map if there's no custom music for it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But pretty much. If you got more questions, please ask, but not the same ones that I spoke about in this video. Another question is, how do I run the mods on my Switch? First of all, you gotta homebrew your Switch. You gotta follow the directions in the notepad that says to what's it called? Atmosphere. That's what it is. You gotta use Atmosphere to do that. So it should run fine. In terms of emulation, you can try to use Ryujinx, but on my Ryujinx and some custom models appear black, and I don't know how to fix that. Some of them got fixed, but most of them, like this gate up here, it just refuses to load. And when I change the material to match the custom model, it just disappears. It's invisible. It acts like it's there, but it's invisible, and it doesn't want to work. And sometimes it could crash the game on Ryujinx. As far as Yuzu goes, even though Nintendo shut them down, RIP. I mean, they had it coming. But it's probably like the best emulator out there for Pikmin 3 Deluxe. And if you could somehow manage to grab that with Pikmin 3 Deluxe, that's probably the best way to play my mod on PC. But yes, that's pretty much it. Another question I have is, do you plan on like adding, like, you know, post game or something like that? Same results. It's you can't really edit the code. You gotta just stick with what you got with this game. This game is nothing like Pikmin 2, by the way. So it can't really be like a Colossal Caverns or like a different type of progression in the story. You gotta stick to its route. You gotta keep it the same. Otherwise, you're in for a bad time. But pretty much that's pretty much just all I have to say about it. All the questions right now. Yeah, just again, you can play on console, no problem, as long as your system is homebrewed. You can play on emulator. I prefer Yuzu. That seems to be running the best for the mod. Besides that, that's pretty much it. So if you guys got any more questions that are not the questions I've gone over, you may say so in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Thank you so much for listening my answers to some of these questions. Yep. Hope you look forward to the You gotta stop trolling me. Bye, guys.